Where's the YouTube video that you were making? You said you'd have it done by August.
Huh? Wait, I can explain.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, it's been a minute. I'm Delta, game director of Job App Sucks, as well as a technical artist that works on a few other projects that actually make me money. We've been mainly working on our Chapter 2 updates, and we want to fill you guys in a little bit. Jazz has been a huge lesson for all my future game production, and I hope y'all can take some lessons from my team's journey without the stress of having to actually do all this yourself. So when we decided to get our game into Steam's October 2025 Nextfest on a whim, the decision was easy. Actually making it happen was a ton of work. $100. A ton of settings to set up your store page. 1 billion images with specific dimensions to fit exact requirements. Then we had to submit it all and cross our fingers that we would be accepted. A factor that probably helped us out was that we had already worked on this game for about half a year by the time we jumped into this. Our editor handled the text for our Steam page, I formatted all the images, and our lead artist went through all the settings and set up through Steamworks. Once that's all approved and dandy, we had to set up a demo page and upload a build of the game. This is where we ran into a lot of issues. You see, the Steam uploading SDK is an exe and our artist has only a Mac, which can't open those. So we spent a whole week looking at documentation and tutorials online to figure it out. For the Mac users out there, first, if you can't open an exe, that's fine. You'll just have to run everything through the command line. Just make sure you don't have DS store files hidden in your project because those make Steamworks explode, I think. Make sure to label your scripts properly because the exe won't do it for you. And Steam only helps you get started, but the documentation is kind of scattered everywhere. You're welcome. Share this to someone that's losing their mind trying to figure out how to upload a game onto Steam via Mac, or you can just tell them to get a Windows. Ultimately, this is where we messed up big time because we didn't think that the build upload would take weeks for us to figure out. We ultimately decided that it would be better to switch over to the Spring Nextfest in February 2026. So to anyone who watches this video and wants to publish a game onto Steam, please get things done way ahead of time and expect to run into issues with the final setup. We spent way too much time fine-tuning our demo that we let this upload issue mess us up and go through a ton of unnecessary stress. Hey, Delta of the future that's editing this right now. So we've realized that we can postpone our Nextfest release and still release our demo this fall. So keep a lookout or just follow our Steam for when that happens. Okay, back to whatever this guy from the past is talking about. Poor fella doesn't even know there's a government shutdown. So, working on this game has been a fun challenge of learning version control via GitHub, but here's what's new and shiny. In the newest build of our game, which will be up on Steam Nextfest in 2026, I hope, we will have Rose go to the largest career fair in her hometown, the MEGOB Expo, or MEGOB Expo, however you want to say it, I don't care, which is the Mega Growth in Occupations and Business Expo. I know, pretty sick name, right? Whoever made that is so cool. There, she'll meet 5 new characters, 6 if you count Blazelbub. We've got a cake ninja, an animation student with a robot arm, and a few others that Rose will meet for the first time. She'll explore the halls of the expo, trying her best to meet new people, network, and learn how to better navigate the industry. We made a bunch of new locations for this one, and I also made a few fake posters to litter throughout the backgrounds. Let us know what you think about them. One of the challenges that our team is facing right now is making the second minigame. Originally, I was just thinking of making a different version of the first minigame to keep production going smoothly, but ultimately we decided on making a whole new minigame for the second chapter to make the gameplay more fresh and exciting. This means more meetings about game design, UI, system design, multiple rounds of concept art, and now we actually have to code the dang thing. On our next agenda, branching into Chapter 3, Rose will move on from the Job Expo with a new mission. A technical interview, if you will, where she must complete a heist at the amusement park owned by the biggest entertainment corporation, Big Cat Biz Incorporated. Spooky. Or is it heisty? all the story for Chapter 2 right before the minigame is all done and will be included for the Steam Nextfest demo. You can wishlist us on Steam if you think this crazy world of job applications is your cup of tea. But anyways, that's all this time around. I gotta get back to grinding. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.